Hey, good morning everyone. It's Commissioner Tom, and look where I'm standing. Found a field that had been turned up here. They put a cover crop on it. They must have taken weed off of this. I've seen a guy walking this before, but never been here. But I stopped and talked to the owner, and they said, sure, no problem going out there. The other thing I asked was, where do you think they find things? And he pointed me to the other side of the property. But I've kind of looked this area enough to get an idea where I should be looking, and I'm real close to the house here, and there's some people out, so I'm trying to keep my voice down. But I'm going to walk over here and show you what I found. I'm going to try to be discreet about it. I haven't picked it up, but it looks decent. That is exciting to find something this time of year. You know, or just even finding a field this time of year is kind of a treat. But let's take a look and see what this is. Okay, it's blunted, but it's still a decent find. Okay, well, I'm going to look around this area a little bit more, and I get the camera back on if I find something.
Okay, well, didn't find too much out there today, but I was glad to pick up one point, even if it's a blunted off point here, and found this nice little edge scraper, edge knife. Got a nice worked edge on it. But so I've been talking about doing this for a while, and I think I'm finally going to do this now. So this is a case or a display that I made when I first started hunting arrowheads as a teenager. And to my knowledge, I don't know that I've ever had this broken open to really take a close look at any of these. So I'm going to do that and kind of pick out some of the nicer points that I'd found right when I first started hunting, and again, we'll give you a little closer look at those. So I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I picked out a few pieces here to look at. Here's a really interesting, very thin uniface. You can see this was probably made off of some sort of a large flake. You can see that it's got the kind of pressure flaking all along that side, and really finely flaked on this side, but over here you don't see a whole lot, so this was definitely the cutting side of that one. There's a nice Adena piece. Probably made out of that Coshocton gray flint. Here's a nice meadowwood. It's got a neat little color stripe going up the middle there. Let's see what else we have here. Probably a Kanawha bifurcate. That's a nice little point. Yeah, these were found, oh, I hate to admit how many years ago. Going on 40 years ago. Picked these up. So here's a couple of drills I found. This one's got some neat color to it. hard to believe that that tip is still intact. I don't know if you can see that little chip out of there. Whoops, chip out of there. Here's a nice T-drill. I like the contrast of that gray and white flint there. Just enough to hold on to on the end. This is probably the first piece of slate I ever found, and I'm not sure I even knew what it was when I picked it up, but obviously it's the middle part of a winged Vannerstone. You can see here where they grooved that, or where they made the notch. And then this is kind of interesting. It's drilled the whole length of it. So down on this end, it doesn't look like it was notched. It was probably notched on the top, but not on the bottom. It's got nice banding to it, and yep, probably about as much of a winged Vannerstone as I'll ever find. I have no idea if this was a pipe or a bead, but it is drilled the whole way through. There you go. I don't know how you drill something like that, but yeah, that was an early find of mine. This is probably the nicest piece I have out of that group. This, I guess I call it a McCorkle, a large bifurcate point. That's probably Flint Ridge. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, well, so again, that's something I've been wanting to do, is get those out and take a look at them, and thought I'd take you along. So they're starting to do some fall plowing around here. I've seen some fields. Looks like they're putting just, a cover crop or hay, or probably a little early for winter wheat. But as we get past Labor Day here, we might have some fields open up, and maybe I'll get out and find a few things. I'll also have to say, for those of you that stopped by and said hello at the Mount Vernon, Ohio Archaeological Society show, thanks. I'm not good with names, but it was nice to meet those of you that stopped by, and Chris and Hannah, it was great to see you guys too, and I like what you did with the display. Chris and Hannah won the giveaway, one of the 3 giveaways I had, and they came up and had those in the display case, and yeah, again, it's great to meet you guys. So, okay, well, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, this is Commissioner Tom signing off.